Hello you beautiful lot, this is a second video of today, which I promised you in the last video, which you've gone and watched that one. If you haven't seen it, let me know, put some comments down below, like, share with all your mates so other people can see what's going on here, so we can get involved and sort of try and build this community a little bit. Right, what I said before was about it's regarding transfers and contracts for players. Now hear me out here, and I want you to tell me what you think. I may have missed something here, whatever. I'm sort of floating this out there because to me, it'll be a massive change. It could hurt teams as well as Tottenham, but I think in the long run, it'll be better for football and our clubs, if that makes sense. Now, let me listen to this. I think, and this is the point, that players should only be allowed to sign a 1-year contract with a 1-year extension, and I'm not even sure about the 1-year extension. I've only put that in there to try and cover myself a little bit, because I believe if players were only allowed to sign a 1-year contract, they'll be playing harder to win the next contract. You wouldn't have this situation where people are signing like 3, 4, 5-year contracts at the moment. They sign the contract and then next thing they disappear because they haven't got a try really anymore. They know they're getting paid, I don't know, 100, 200 grand a week for the next 5 years, no matter what they do, because they can't be sacked. Nothing's happened. They literally, I mean, look, for example, look at what's his fucking name, Paquetá for West Ham. Look how they've stuck by that geezer for all that crap he's going through, his betting scandals and everything. They stuck by him, kept him on full pay while he was off, and this is how they repay him. And an example for us, look at Radu Dragusin. He's been injured for 8, 9 months, I think it is, on full pay. We've rehabilitated him, gone through all the best rehabilitation money can buy, or scans, you name it. As soon as he's fit, I want to be in the team or I'm going. So there's no loyalty there to the fan. There's no to the club. And don't get wrong, I know the clubs will chuck players out if it doesn't suit them as well. So it goes both ways. But for me, it would. I mean, don't get wrong, the 1-year contracts might be a bit more than they are now, but it'd be 1-year contracts. Do you see what I'm saying? And I haven't really thought about it massively, or the details of it. It's just a thought I had this morning when I woke up. I had these weird thoughts sometimes in the morning. Because there was a news story, something about someone's contract, and they hadn't played for so many years, or so many months, sorry, and were being paid constantly all the time. And you're like, how many players do you see now? There's so many players in the past that have signed contracts and they disappear. That was it. It's the Van Dijk and Salah situation, where last year they were playing so brilliantly, and it was almost like a no-brainer to try and get them signed on again to get them a long-term contract. Look at them this year. I think Van Dijk is finished myself. He's having an atrocious season. The last few games I've seen Liverpool play, almost all the goals have been down to his poor play, poor positioning, his lack of ability now to control and to organise his backline has almost like disappeared overnight since signing that long-term contract. Salah, fantastic last season. Not at his best last season, but still very, very good. Signs that contract, look at him this season. And to be fair, he can now sit there at Liverpool and say, well, Anarchy, you're going to pay me for, even if you put me in the reserves, you're still going to pay me that, whatever it is, 3,500 grand a week or 400 grand a week. Whereas if he'd have signed a year contract, he would be playing for his job. He'd be playing for his livelihood, if you know what I mean, for that next contract. It would allow players to move a little bit easier around clubs. It would also, don't get me wrong, it would also mean that players could play really well in the season and we'd lose them quicker. That would be the downside of it. But I personally think in that season when they play really well, you get more benefits than you would downsides, if that makes sense. Do you see what I'm saying? Because it would also play, you get players that will have a slightly off season, but you might see something in them and go, look, do you know what? I'm going to give them a season contract. We'll buy them over. Do you know what I mean? I haven't thought massively about it, but it's just what I've been thinking about today or this morning. But I think it could be a goer. And I think it'd be a massive plus for footballers as a whole, with all these prima donna footballers that are on fortunes, sign a massive long contract, and then they disappear. What do you think, guys? Tell me if I've missed anything. I wanted a discussion on this one. I think it's quite an interesting thing to have a little a conversation about. So put your comments down below, whether I've gone wrong, gone right, or what you think. And I'll have debates with you, and we'll work through this. I'm going to definitely do a live tonight. So please come on. I don't know if do it on YouTube or do it on TikTok. I've probably done it on TikTok. I need to get some of you guys over onto my YouTube channel. What I'll do is I'll post it on here. I don't have to do all the links. I'm so rubbish with social media. I don't know how to link this to my YouTube. If someone knows how to do that, can you tell me down below, please? Because I'm rubbish with all this sort of stuff. Because yeah, I want to do a live. I want a discussion about this contract thing because I'm sure I've missed something. But I think if the rules come in that was the new rule for the league, I think it'd be so much better. Everybody would be playing out of their skins every single week. They'd have to. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Tell me what you think down below. Love you all. Up the Lily Whites!